Morning. I'm out here at the headquarters in Dallas, and I just finished watching Jedi Junk Removal. His video about branding, his video about how the landscape of junk removal has changed so much in the last few years. Something that I have noticed dramatically too. Of course, there's more competitors in this market. Back in the day when I first started junk removal, one thing I could get away with, one of the biggest factors was the fact that I could drive around in my white truck. I could drive around without logos. I could drive around without a trailer having logos or a marketing. I could do that. Now, online, it was a different ballgame. So 15 years ago, I didn't really need that. But I'm noticing something these days. I'm noticing something bad in 2023. And that is the fact that if you don't have a brand and you don't have some kind of marketing on your vehicle, you're not seeming like you're a professional business. Yes, you're doing junk removal. Yes, you're doing that. And I'm not going to put that down to anybody. I'm going to let everybody get away with that. The fact is, you're not looking the way the business is flowing. And I see the business flowing in 2024. I see junk removal only growing. But not only do I see junk removal growing, I see it innovating. I also see it changing the whole landscape of junk removal, how we're doing it. And I'm also noticing so many small businesses that are wanting to grow but don't even take that one step in branding themselves or doing something for the business that's going to separate themselves. And let's talk about separation. When I started 15 years ago, I didn't need to separate myself from anybody. I was number one. I was the only person. I mean, there was 1-800. There was some company called Dallas Junk Trash Hauling or something. And then there was JunkGuys. And really, 15 years ago, this was a new business, something that nobody really talked about, something that nobody really did, something new. With that, I did not have to innovate the business. I didn't have to change the business. I knew every year I had to do something different. But branding-wise and marketing-wise, it wasn't something that was really important to me. And that's why I always drove around with white trucks. That's why I always drove around with white trailers. But as time went on, my yellow trailer that's back here, my mini dumpsters are all logoed out. My whole headquarters is logoed out. My Hummer is logoed out. I mean, I started logoing things, marketing. Online, I was always powerful. And I knew my business was going to be 99% online. And that's how I built the business, and that's how it works for me. Till this day, I built it without buying ads, without purchasing SEO, without getting someone to design my website. I do everything myself. But one thing that I never changed about my business is the branding, the marketing. I still ride these white trucks to this day, but I can get away with it. I'm the junk guy. I'm Dallas's junk guy. I could always get away with it. But as a new business and you're starting at junk removal as an entrepreneur into this industry, you cannot look at it that way. You have to have your truck wrapped, your truck with a brand on it, your trailer wrapped, your truck with your brand on it, maybe even a slogan, a nice popping logo. Having your truck and your trailer has to separate you from just the mom and pop, just the junk removal service. It has to separate you. And one of the things that as you start off in junk removal is that you cannot do this anymore as a normal mom and pop, or you cannot do this anymore just with a white trailer. You cannot jump in this business, go and get you a truck and trailer and think you're going to be successful. It's got a lot more difficult. And I'm going to tell you why it's got so much difficult. Google ads. You get these entrepreneurs spending so much money jumping in this business and spending so much money on Google ads, spending so much money on financing their truck, financing their trailer, that the competition's got so much better even on Google. And one thing I noticed about Andrew's video, Jedi Junk Removal, is that he's right. He's telling the truth. The landscape and the industry has totally changed, especially when it's buying ads in Google. We've tightened it up so much and we've raised the price so much that we've done it ourselves. We've ruined it for the small business. Back in the day, the entrepreneur getting in junk removal, I guess, used to buy an ad for like $25 or $20, $30. Now there's ads selling for $70 if you want the premier ad. As I'm listening to his video now, the one thing I do not talk about at all is ads, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, right? Ads is something I don't buy. I don't know the honestly truth market price about ads. I don't know how they actually work. But I will tell you, so many people in this business, you have to change your marketing. You have to change your branding, because we're pushing that into the future of junk removal. You cannot go buy a truck and trailer, jump in this business and expect to get business. And then you're buying ads at such a high price that it's knocking you out of the business. So if that makes sense, imagine you're coming in this business thinking you can buy an ad for $20 or $25, but they're not that price anymore. And Andrew said that in his video. He said, we're pushing it so hard that Google is even thinking of ways they've innovated the business to sell us ads. Because there used to be just Google ads. Now there's Google preferred ads. And it's just crazy how they're even catering to the people that are suffering in junk removal. Trying to help them out, but also trying to make extra money. So many little small things that you can do to change your business and not be the mom and pop. Try to innovate this business, trying to make this business. When I started 15 years ago, one of the things that I did, I bought me the mini dumpsters. I changed the business with the mini dumpster. I made something that wasn't there. I made a business out of it. And some guy in Plano copied me and took off with it. Then I decided to do the dumpster trailers. And I had 2 dumpsters. I had about 12 trailers on my property. But as time goes on, I also realized that there was no money in dumpsters. I knew that junk removal was my core business. As the future of Junk Guys grows, I know the way we have to change our business. And that's why I've been logoing up a lot. I have my property logoed up. In the next few weeks, my trucks will be logoed up. And not only that, but I purchased another vehicle that I'll be premiering pretty soon on this channel. But not even, and I'll tell you something, I'm premiering 2 new websites for the DFW area that are going to knock the socks off most of these new companies. So if you're starting a business in junk removal in DFW, you're going to have to climb a long ladder. I want you to challenge what we're doing down here in Dallas-Fort Worth. But you're in another area, I want you to know, it's not about having the truck and trailer anymore. It's about branding, marketing your team, marketing your brand, logo, slogan, and bringing it all under one umbrella, and that is your small business. Those days of having a small truck and trailer and just doing this business are gone. Paying cash for everything is in. Eliminating your ads, keeping you low overhead is the way to go. I'm going to tell you, I grew this company into 9 different locations across the U.S. into a headquarters, my second headquarters here in the DFW area. Dallas, junk removal, Junk Guys, Junk Guys Frisco, Junk Guys DFW here in this area. Not only that, but we're premiering the 2024 Dallas Junk Removal Summit here in March. The 14th, that's Thursday. The 15th, which is a Friday, and Saturday, the last day. We're going to be here in Dallas, Texas, and tickets are now on sale. So click the link below if you want to come and try it out. Learn what is going on, because not only is this going to teach you, but it'll also give you motivation. When you see the headquarters here and you look around at all the trucks and trailers here, you'll know, man, I got to change the way I'm doing something if I'm ever going to beat Junk Guys, if I'm ever going to be as big as Junk Guys. You don't want to be a mom and pop all your life. You don't want to be like companies in Allen, Texas. You don't want to be like companies in New Jersey. You want to get bigger than that. And you don't have to rely on small things like loans from the government or loans from banks to help you out. You can do this, grow it, and you can save your money. You don't have to be paying banks. You don't have to pay the government interest on any money that you borrow. Make your own money. Grow this business, because I've been profitable for almost the last 8 years doing junk removal. Okay? Now, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Don't forget, guys, if you like these videos, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.